Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Modded Madness. Here we're gonna be going mad. Oh, I should be in bed. Hey, for once the world looks at least decently fine. Instead of being an absolute void. God, that was confusing. Yeah, let's go gold in there. Just pop it in there. Let cook. I hope there's not too many madmen out there today. Want my blood? But if there is, oh well, we're gonna have to try and deal with it. Nope, that's me. Oh, Jesus. Alright. No, we got seeds, but. Keep them. Oh, yeesh. That is not good. I just ate. I'm a little burpier than usual. Alright. I got the things to try and protect me from whatever monstrosities hide. No? I heard a, what's it called? Loose cannon go off. Hello? I'm scared now. I'm genuinely scared for my own safety. Is there someone out there? Oh, no. Hello? Mercs? Okay. Ooh. Building up. Farm. Making sure we survive. And walk away. Just walk away. Walk away. Walk away. Uh. Anyways, so I asked for you to make suggestions on my last video, and so far only one thing's come up. Uh, that suggestion when your window, still open, you can still suggest what I could do in the realm, but currently the one thing that came up is explaining more about some of the mods I have, which there's not entirely a whole bunch, but there's a plentiful amount. Ooh. So, the elemental creepers adds, I forget how many creepers, but a lot. It adds, hang on, down here, up, like that glitch. Elemental creepers, it adds 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 creepers. All of them having different abilities or certain spawn circumstances. There was one that I think we narrowly escaped last time I was on here, known as the friendly creeper. Now, if you have gunpowder on you and you manage to find them in areas with a lot of sand, strangely, they'll spawn and basically they can be a second type of pet for you. Or another type of pet for you. I personally have no idea exactly what bonuses come with making a friendly creeper your pet, probably causing anything that attacks you to explode violently. I've just been walking around in circles without much of an idea of what to do. There is the Lucky Blocks mod. Of course, you should know what that does. Lucky Blocks adds in a new type of block. Technically, 3 types of blocks, 2 new weapons, and a type of potion. The Lucky Blocks themselves can be either neutral lucky, very lucky, or unlucky blocks. Neutral lucky, just normal lucky blocks are what they're called. Whenever you get caught up with a lucky block, you can tend to find out exactly how lucky you really are. And the items within can range from a whole bunch of TNT to a giant explosion of fireworks and a whole bunch of free loot. Obviously. But of course, there are people out there that have no idea what mods are, have no idea what anything involving a single mod is like. How do they even install a mod? Which, to a lot of us, is basically elementary, dear Watson. Oof. And the Lucky Sword and Lucky Bow are very similar to the Lucky Blocks themselves. Every swing with the sword and every shot with the bow has a chance to obviously spawn some weird, odd effect. It could be a whole pummeling of arrows, or even just entrapping your victim in a whole bunch of cobwebs. Moving on past the Lucky Blocks. Hello, Sniper. I guess we'll talk about the TF2 stuff mod next. The TF2 stuff mod adds in all 9 mercs, 3 different bosses, actually 4 different bosses. Saxton Hale counts as one of them, and various robots, which can attack at any time. Yeah, that's right, any time. Every night there is a random roll of the dice, just like various other things. Every night you have a chance to get a random event to happen. Either Monoculus could spawn, the Headless Horseless Horseman could spawn. Ugh, nose. Or Marasmus could spawn, or even an entire swarm of robots. However, you can bring all 3 of those within the game at any time, as long as it's night and it follows the parameters for what must be required to spawn them. The Headless Horseless Horseman can be spawned with a strange axe, I believe is what it's called. Hang on. Oh, up here. Where is it? Oh, there it is. The suspiciously looking axe summons the Headless Horseless Horseman. You are required to put it on a statue of 3 obsidian, 1 hay bale block, and a pumpkin block in the shape of an iron golem. Monoculus, I don't know the exact spawn requirements. Probably have to spawn on a demo man at night. Marasmus, also I am unclear on how to spawn. Robots can be spawned from tour of duty tickets, of which can be either traded with Saxton Hale at Manco, which is a randomly spawning building. Originally, I assumed before an update it was meant to always spawn within villages, but recently I haven't been seeing a lot of them in villages and a lot of them in random places. Excuse me for that. However, do not attack any Saxton Hales. They will immediately become aggressive and will fight you. And another thing about each and every single boss that you fight, they do have their own specific drops. Monoculus drops the Monoculus hat. Marasmus drops his skull hat. The headless horseless horseman drops the headless horseless horseman's head cutter or head taker. Ugh. Robots, depending on whether they are giant or not, will drop various items from when they were various items depending on whether they are giant or not. Obviously, I said that before. Anyways, the objects that they spawn will tend to be various robotic items. And those items tend to be actually items that were used within TF2 as a way to promote the man up mode even more, giving you specific items. And basically you can use these to craft kill streak kits, of which you can get at the end of every single round that you fight within Man vs. Machine, or the Man vs. Machine events that take place at night. I am very well speaking in a monochrome voice. I gotta check if I'm recording. Hang on. Oh, there we go. Okay. Sorry about that. Probably cut that out. Nah, I'll keep it in. Show you exactly how freaking worried I am whether or not I'm recording. If you watched the last episode, you should know exactly why these pits are here. These are a result of the lucky sword. Anyways, moving on past the TF2 stuff, there is a lot of stuff here. Obviously, we have the Crayfish Furniture mod. It adds several types of furniture. It adds chairs, fences, pathways, doorbells, light switches, lights, ceiling fans, new types of beds, new carpets. I don't think it adds carpets, but it definitely does add new types of beds, of which I like. Alarm clock, or, well, not alarm clocks, digital clocks, bedside tables, lamps. All of which have their own special skills. Even an oven is meant to replace your usual furnace. Using the fact that it cooks food in a 2x2 square and does not use anything but power. Electricity, of which I used to think it required a redstone signal for. No, in fact, it just uses the power of magic. There's also tubs, showers. Heck, even freaking marasmus. Not really. It does not add marasmus. That's only in the TF2 stuff mod. I am just clearly trying to make up words as I cannot think of them on the spot. Anyways, moving on past Mr. Crayfish's Furniture mod. There is the Nether Chest, which I would like to talk about next. The Nether Chest adds one new block, the Nether Chest. It is meant to be a small counterpart to your usual chest, to your usual Ender Chest. And it's meant to act exactly like the Nether, or just like the Ender Chest acts as if it was the Nether, or the End. Yeesh. The Ender Chest teleports items, or puts them in a subspace in which only you can see, and they end up teleporting items all throughout each and every single Ender Chest ever placed. But of course, you cannot make double Ender Chests. I'm not sure if you can make a double Nether Chest, because I have never tried, but that possibility still stands. Anyways, what the Nether Chest does is that you're able to stack things up to 8 times their usual stack rate. You could have up to 8 pickaxes stacked into one square. You could have whatever 64 times 8 is. I don't know. I don't do mental math. I may have been able to blink and finish a freaking math project within my own class, but even then it was boring as hell, rough. I hardly showed my work at times, and still I don't want to go into school much. It's very boring. Every freaking student who has ever gone to school will agree with me when I say this. School is boring and most likely useless at times. It does not teach you anything that will prepare you for life. How to do taxes, how to cash a paycheck. Anyways, moving on past the nether chest, we have the Plants vs. Zombies mod. The Plants vs. Zombies mod has various new items, but since the mod is still very new, fairly new, not all the things work properly. So don't expect the seeds to work properly or these snow pods and whatnot. The only things that tend to work are the mobs themselves and the items that they come with. The item, and it adds a new biome entirely. I would have been able to record this should I have realized that I need to find a way. I need to make a better, much smoother way of recording than having it all choppy. And thank God I found it. Alongside that, basically you can easily find the biome because it is always it always tends to be a landlocked mushroom biome, or at least it looks like a mushroom biome. God, I should just find a freaking cave or something. Find something to do. I'm bored. I really didn't plan much for today, other than whatever you guys decide to suggest. I do plan on trying to reach the end. I do plan on trying to do everything that I've ever planned to do in a Minecraft series. Anyways, it adds several new plants and zombies from the Plants vs. Zombies series, and probably plans to add the actual plants that would be in these seeds. And 2 new ores, Gnome Gold and Gnome Iron, both of which are used for several items within the game. I'm basically giving just small, brief descriptions, or at least going to try to, without going into too much detail to keep things nice and short. And there you go, wood plant, potato mine plant name. 2 very unfinished things. Another, the snow variance mod. It adds the ability to place snow on stairs and half slabs. Otherwise, they would just merely float over it. Now you can place snow on it and it looks actually nice. Perfect for your winter settings. Moving on past those, we have the Minecraft Comes Alive mod, I'd say. The Minecraft Comes Alive mod is a small mod that basically adds The Sims to Minecraft. That's all that really needs to be said about it. Would you look at that? The music starts to play when I'm taking care of my crops. Anyways, the Minecraft Comes Alive mod adds in new uses to villagers. Instead of having your Squidward-nosed friends, aside from Nimrods, as they're called, the untradeable villagers, they will tend to turn into actual human-esque characters, and they tend to have, obviously, the abilities that a human would have: farming, fighting, basically anything. And you can end up having you can have a relationship with one or more. Well, preferably one, because they will assume that you're cheating when you get divorced, and then next thing you know, your life's spiraling into absolute chaos. Not a true story, but thank God it's not. Moving past, everything within the Minecraft Comes Alive mod, because there's a lot in that mod that I am not willing to get into right now. Moving past entirely this, we have the Good Night Sleep mod. The Good Night Sleep mod adds 2 new dimensions, several new blocks, and various new mobs. All within these dimensions. And it all takes place whenever you decide to sleep in a specific bed, known as the Strange Bed. Of course, you'll need this bed to get to the other dimensions in order to craft either the Luxurious Bed or the Wretched Bed. The Luxurious Bed adds in the way to just easily transport in and out of the Dream Realm. Within the Dream World, you are able to easily find various things that would be nice and calm for you. A nice dreamy world. Like dream sapling, like dream trees and sapling and candy trees, of which will drop either candy or lollipops. I think only lollipop bushes drop lollipops. There's also dream fence and white fence that you can find within the realm. However, there is also the possibility of going to the Nightmare Realm, of which is filled with various things that will haunt your dreams. Quite obviously, like dead wood and bloodwood. Alongside negatite, right? And positite, they tend to be the 2 realms diamonds, as you can see right here. The negatite gem will give you the ability to craft the Wretched Bed. The positite gem gives you the ability to craft the Luxurious Bed. And each realm obviously having its own way to craft, having its own tools to craft. You can craft a candy tools, or the Necrum tools are collected from a The Necrum is a material that can only be collected from one monstrous creature known as the Tormentor, only spawning within the Nightmare Realm. Moving on past that, we have the Even More TNT mod. It adds 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31 new TNT, all of which have their own special abilities. I'll probably show off quite a few of them throughout this series. Next, we have the Corral Tombstone mod. The Corral Tombstone mod adds in a way for you to easily get your items back if you're not playing in hardcore like me. Like, if you're basically not an idiot. But it also adds in wondrous new ways to find strange things, like the Fishing Rod of Misadventure. Basically, you are able to unlock various items by fishing them out of the water, like lost tablets. Lost tablets, whenever you have them within your inventory, slowly damage you over time as it tries to find out exactly where they lead. Most of them tend to either lead to dungeons or villages. There are also scrolls which will give you various different effects. True Sight enhances your vision. Purification dispels negative effects. Feather Falling makes you fall exactly like as if you were a chicken. Scroll of Unstable Intangibility will prevent damage for a full second every 5 seconds. Preservation preserves experience and beneficial effects on death. Scroll of Knowledge allows you to store your experience. Now, the Knowledge of Death will give you points and will allow you to do just about anything with them. There are also various graves in which you can craft if you get both smooth stone and and Graves Dust, which can be collected from anything considered to be an undead monster, zombies, skeletons, and whatever else falls under that will have a chance to drop Graves Dust upon death. Moving on, we have the Colorful Water mod. This adds in 2 types of water for each and every one of the 16 colors. You have your usual water, which bad color to stop on, in my opinion. The white water bucket will just be normal flowing water. However, there is also the glowing white water bucket, and glowing versions of each and every one, all of which will basically just do the exact same thing. They either glow or don't. There is then also the Clay Soldiers mod, of which adds quite a lot of items. For soldiers, you have geckos, those bunnies, turtles, horses, and pegasi. And of course, the clay soldiers, of course, which will have various variations. Some have the variation of a carrot soldier, a potato soldier, or even a beetroot soldier, strangely enough. And there's even a melon and pumpkin soldiers, and coal and redstone, oddly enough. There's also glass soldiers. Strangely, obviously, there's some abilities that allow them to turn invisible. There are abilities that allow them to turn invisible, see invisible. All objects block attacks, attack with a greater force, freeze even, and have projectiles. There's a lot of things that go within them. The Chisel and Bits mod adds a way to creatively create small little structures. All you need to do is craft a chisel and then have just about any block. All those blocks that you ever use, those will basically just downright have quite a few bits within them that can be used to craft small things. I have crafted a few of these things, in which I put into a Discord that my wonderful cousin started. And basically with the Chisel and Bits mod, you can do quite a lot of things. You could craft an entire statue of yourself. Ugh. Moving on, we have the Candy World mod. The Candy World mod adds in 3 new biomes, various new crops, and a whole lot of blocks and new food items. And of course, alongside the Candy World mod, oh god, alongside the Candy World mod, there are obviously candy objects, in which are very delicious to eat. You got candy canes, gummy, chocolate eggs, brownies, chocolate itself, gummy worms, cotton candy, and of course they have mobs that go within them. There are gummy mice, gummy bear hares, chocolate chickens, and cotton candy sheep. No, not the pink sheep, although they are more common to see within those biomes. All 3 of these biomes can spawn within in the normal world. However, there is a magic piece of candy which, upon consumed, will take you to another dimension. Obviously, with this mod, we have the Just Enough Items mod. It shows you every single object that you can craft or grab within in the world that you have crafted, basically. Every single modded and vanilla item. Now then, there's another mod known as the hit, the friggin', uh, the hit, frick, the damage indicators. Jesus, the damage indicators mod allows you to simply, kill anything within your path, or see exactly how much health something has. This soldier has 20 hearts of HP. Sheeps have 8 hearts. Or, not 20 hearts. Soldier has 20 health, which means he has 10 hearts. Sheep only have 4. Moving on, if I scroll all the way down here, we have the uncrafting table. The uncrafting table adds 3 new different items to it alongside a new block. The uncrafting table, which allows you to uncraft anything that is considered craftable. Oh god, there's something in my nose. Oh, well, there's a sneeze brewing up. Come on. No! Ah! Anyways, with the uncrafting table, for a small amount of your experience, you can end up just getting rid of various items that have probably been tormenting you and craft them back down for a sum of your experience. But of course, if you put in damaged armor or tools even, you won't get the full items back. In fact, you'll get a couple of iron nuggets should you put in a damaged iron sword or damaged iron armor in place of what would normally be ingots. Moving on past that, we have the Vanilla Builders extension mod. This mod makes various blocks able to be crafted into, adds various blocks that could not be crafted before or just weren't in there, and adds various new block stair forms, basically making your options of building just about anything no longer limited to just whatever is in Minecraft. And in fact, I'd say it's one of the best builders mods I've ever had. Despite me not being much of a builder, I have always wanted to build a greenhouse just to make my farm a little more classy. And it even adds fence and fence gate variations of them. Now, moving on, the Metamorph mod. The Metamorph mod allows you to simply just turn into any mob that you kill. Any mob that you kill and you collect the essence for allows you to transform into said mobs. And of course, some mobs have special abilities, like bats being able to both fly and see in the dark. Zombies, skeletons, and anything undead that's not modded will burn in daylight. Rabbits and slimes having a much higher jump height. However, they can only jump around, so you'll be constantly seeing yourself hop up and down instead of moving normally. However, due to the mod being a tad bit glitchy, there are a few mobs that can see right through your disguise. And moving on, we have the Uncrafted mod. The Uncrafted mod is, well, despite having a similar-esque name to the Uncrafting table mod, it is very different. It allows you to craft various things that you were unable to craft before. Items like the end portal frame, dead bushes you could always craft. I'm trying to think of something else that you couldn't craft before. Hang on. Oh, monster. The silverfish spawners, basically. Uh, Heck, you could even finally craft saddles. One of which that is one thing that I've always wanted to do, but sadly was denied. You can even craft bottles of enchanting. The Nether Star, very expensive. Even things that aren't in single player or survival, like command blocks, barrier blocks, grass paths. Well, you can have those monster spawners, of which you can use a spawn egg, which you require a nether star and 4 eggs to craft 4 empty spawn eggs. Spawn eggs can then be used to spawn literally any mob, or craft the ability to spawn any mob, like zombie villagers, zombie pigmen, and the list goes on and on. Structured blocks. These are very expensive types of blocks, and even you could craft things that seem like they would be a good idea to be able to craft. Like stone, cobblestone. Lava buckets then allow you putting a bucket of lava and a bucket of water into a crafting table, depending on its orientation, will either create a obsidian, cobblestone, or even smooth stone, regular stone. If there's any mods that I missed, which there definitely are, I'm not the best of person when it comes to mods. I'm counting how many I've done, how many I haven't. If there's any mods that I missed, please tell me in the comment. You traitor! I will spill your contents if I have to. What? Oh, that was a fast cry, dude. I will spill your contents if I have to. If I have to tear you apart, bit by bit, molecule by molecule, atom by atom. Oh, another mod that I have, which I find fairly useful if you want to have banner type beds, there is the cosmetic beds mod. Basically, you take your bed, you take a crafted banner of which will have any design on it. You put those both into a crafting table, whether it's your inventory crafting or a regular crafting table, and then bada bing, bada boom, you've got yourself a cosmetic bed, of which will have the banner design that you put on it on the blanket area. Can you craft soul sand? No. I think that's it for mods. If I missed anything, please tell me. I'm not that good with order. In fact, I prefer chaos. But of course, some of the mods will require you to have a library mods, of which they won't be listed, but they won't be listed here, but they will be listed if you forget to install them when you open up Minecraft with mods, or they will be listed alongside the mod itself. Oh, a mod that I forgot to talk about, even though it's right in the spot, right in the area here somewhere. Oh, there it is. the general layman's aesthetic spying screen, or GLAS for short, something that BGAD would probably create. This this little mod allows you to create small little glass simulations of areas where you have traveled by simply placing a glass terminal and creating a small room or even a large scale room out of glass extensions and glass projectors. They will allow you to create just about anything, or well, view anywhere that you have placed a glass terminal, as long as you not only have a redstone source but also a glass projector that is hooked up to one of these glass terminals. A fair warning though, if you do not know how to install mods, a simple way to do it is install Minecraft Forge. Basically, you go to the official Forge website, which it's not hard to find the version of Minecraft that you plan on using for mods. I use 1.12.2 because that's the one that tends to be most compatible with various mods. uh Oh, Woodcutter's mod. You saw that in the first episode. Anytime you hold an axe, although it takes a lot more damage off of your axe, if you were to normally cut it down, trees are much more easily and much more efficiently cut down than if you were to, say, go around with your fists, which, by the way, does not make much sense. In fact, it seems quite stupid of you to decide to just go punching trees. You'd not only break just about every bone in your body, or your hand, at least, you'd also get quite a few splinters. I think that's it for mods. And moving on alongside the installation, which I forgot I was doing. So you've found your version of Forge, and you've downloaded it. Now open it up and install client. I don't remember which one it is. It tends to be the first one that it's always on. Install it, allow it to download, and wonderful. Now you are able to install mods onto Minecraft. Now then, all you need to do, download a few mods, go into your files. If you have your downloads bar still open, and simply have one window open, and go to your search bar at the top of your window. It tends to always be there, showing every single file that you are currently in. Go up there, type % by pressing shift and pressing the 5 key on your keyboard. App data, that's APPDATA, no space, and another %sign. Afterwards, you will be able to see several mods. The first one that you should see is .minecraft. Open up this file and you should see a mods file. Just drag all your mods and put them in there. If you close your downloads bar, or just open another window by right-clicking the bottom of your screen and opening it up. God, this episode's definitely being titled the How to Install Mods and Exactly What My Mods Do episode. Ugh, God. What say we get to the nether? Huh? What a smooth transition there. From talking about mods to let's get to the nether, alright, kiddies? Are you ready, kids? Aye, aye, Captain. I can't hear you. Aye, aye, Captain. Freaking toad.
Let's get
Freaking. Oh god, sorry about that silence again. I'm just freaking weird. Again, you could probably hear my freaking mom shouting in the background. Yes, I have a mom. I am a human being. I'm not clinically insane, nor am I a monster. Well, the clinically insane part is true. I am clinically insane. But not the part about me being a monster. I am not. Oh. Uh do I have a small thing that can get me away fast? There's something trying to kill me. Not sure what it was. I think that's a scout. Oh yeah, scout. Oh, it was close. Alright. Definitely thinking of a punishment now for that. And in fact, actually, I'll leave that up to you. I'm gonna regret that. I'm gonna regret saying that. Oh, it's either gonna involve something with bodily harm or mental harm. Oh god, I need to get this place soundproof. My mom is loud. She is a very loud person. Alright, I think I may or no, I don't think I found a cave. Is that okay? Oh, I found another cave. Alright. Morph. Talk about it. It's morphin' time. I'm gonna get sued by Power Rangers. Whoever made that freaking show, I don't know. I never watched it. Yeah, I never had a childhood. Deal with it. I'm not entirely human. Right. Oh god, I'm gonna regret leaving the punishment for morphing in the middle of broad daylight to escape a scout. Oh no. Please, Lord in heaven, if you are watching over me, which I highly doubt you are, because you are an ass. You are an asshole at times.
You get the twins. Come on. You have to sleep with that guy. Goodness.
Alright.
Why don't you crack your window, bro?
I don't know. That's definitely getting cut out. Basically, my mom just walked in because it's getting kind of late over here. Oh, there it is, the Zomburbia biome. Just one that I was talking about much, much earlier. In fact, this episode's probably already an hour long. I'm not sure. Heck, who knows? Maybe it's only 30 minutes long. Oh, God. I just hope that there's nothing too bad, or if they just decide to let it fly. I know one person would. She cares about me. No, I don't have a girlfriend, but I do have a cousin. No, I'm not gonna fuck her. Unless you're clinically insane or think I live in Alabama. Nah. I fall under neither of those. Oh, did I say clinically insane in there? Once again, yes, I am insane. Maybe not clinically, but I'm definitely insane because I do stupid stuff. Like this. This entire series. It's not a stupid series. It's just the idea of it. Having all these destructive mods that I have and doing it in hardcore survival. Let me repeat that phrase. Hardcore survival. Now think about that. If I'm trying to survive for my life, clearly I'm not going to want all these dangerous mods on. Right? But I'm not your average Joe Schmo. No. Here, what reigns supreme is the fact that I really don't care what happens. I can go ahead and just entirely forget where my house is, which, by the way, I have. Oh no. Definitely should have come up with a compass system. I can leave breadcrumbs, but I'm not Hansel or Gretel. Hansel and Gretel. Aw. I'm trying to find deep caves, and like I like the iron and all, but I want that obsidian, alright? And now the water creeper. Hey, you! Give me your graves dust. Boink. Curses. Only flesh. Hello, witch. How much of a are you gonna be today? Oh. Remember what I said about sandy areas? And a specific mob spawning in them? It's either just in sandy areas or if it's specific biomes. I forget. I know that they spawned a whole lot on beaches and in desert, so I assumed they spawned on sand blocks. Strangely enough, friendly creepers always seemed to spawn only on those blocks for me. That is one creeper you don't want to mess with. The ballistics creeper, if it sees you either as a player or if any other mob harms it, it will begin to throw TNT, and instead of having a large explosion, I have no idea where this sniper is. For all I know, he could be back there. Probably is. Where is that sniper? Can't be too far, right? Oh. I see him. And I'm gonna kill him for what he did to my team. They all used to laugh, but they're not doing it anymore. No, that crit is just enough to kill him. Whoa! Hey, Bill's hat. Alongside this, the Razorback. Blocks one backstab attempt. I'll explain some of the items that I get when I get them. So, the Razorback, obviously it blocks one backstab attempt from any spy. Any spy that hits you will basically be denied the backstab attempt. And in fact, if they try to stab you again, they'll realize that they are stunned for quite a few seconds. Please swing out of that. Thank you. Moving on. The cosmetic hat that I just picked up is purely cosmetic. It does nothing else. Just like the cosmetic beds, it does nothing else to help you sleep. In fact, all it does is just add a new type of bed for you to sleep in. Ow! I got a freaking itchy leg. That is why I'm not using the mouse as much. Ow. God. Jesus. Oh, that's much better. Sorta. Anyways. And the Girardi coated enemies take 35% more damage. Basically, enemies take mini crits, as they're called. Now, mini crits aren't like your usual critical hits. They don't do as much damage, so they're just called mini crits, obviously. If you couldn't put that together, go back to school. You freaking weirdo. Please, I do not want that to be a catchphrase. You're freaking weird. Oh, God. I'm just digging this grave deeper for myself. I do not have squid. Squid, come here. I require your body and soul. Squid. Come here. Here. Please come here. Please come here. More. Oh God, lagging. Oh God, swim away. Ow. Freaking neck is itchy. Alright, I'm gonna pause it and come back when I get back to the house. Alright, I'm back. In the house. Oh, look at these. Yeah. Cool. Sorta. Anyways, that's that's probably good enough of an episode. Maybe. Talking about mods, my mom yelling. Kind of bursting into my room. I might just keep that in. I don't know. Actually, you know what? I won't leave you guys unsatisfied. We're gonna go get some we're gonna go get ourselves some obsidian. And heck, maybe go across the land. Searching far and wide for sugarcane. If you get what the reference I was going for like 2 lines. And congrats on you. You watched a show that I barely watched, but I know plenty of references for. Are you crit boosted right now, my friend? Why are you so red? God. I expect me to just have that on me? Reclaimed metal? I don't have... But I do like that. Uh-oh, I'm out of food. Apple, I require you. Where are... I know there's a pit of lava somewhere around, right? Think. Oh, going this way. I think I know where it is. I don't know where it is. I think I know. Not sure exactly what that was. Magma Creeper was around here somewhere. Also, if you say that I can't sing that merely because I have never really played the Legend of Zelda games, never really got into that. So. Alright, so I'm gonna go for 10 despite only needing 6. Oh wait, no, I'm gonna go for 14. I need 10 blocks to make the portal. 4 for when we find sugarcane. I say when because I know I'm gonna do that because I'm not that lazy. Not so lazy I'm not gonna leave the house at all. Just not to find sugarcane. Because I like sugarcane. is delicious. Hey, I could just find a candy biome. Turn any candy that I find into sugar, or even finding crystallized sugar within the mines of it, and even sugar blocks. Oh, and strangely enough, all you need to craft an uncrafting table is to merely craft a crafting table normally. Go to crafting table, and then all you need to do is surround it with cobblestone. Basically, you combine a furnace and a crafting table to create an uncrafting table, which Minecraft science. Alright. 8 more. Six, 7. 6. 5. Yeah. 4. 3. Oh. 2. 1. How is everyone doing? Now then, one thing that I've always done, merely because I am unable to do it in a normal house usually, and I don't like having it out in the open, is I've always done this whenever crafting a end portal. I have always created a small little thing, usually in the corner, either here or here. Sometimes I've made stairs down to it. Ow! Yeah, I think I'll go for the stair technique tonight. Ow! Son of a... Eesh, really itchy. Really itchy lately. Nope. Mining down blocks. Almost to where I wanna be. Alright. This is low enough. 4. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Why do I always count? Because I want to make sure that everything's symmetrical. I have that, like, it's odd. I don't want to say it's OCD. It's not really OCD, is it? It's probably like a tad bit of OCD, maybe. I don't know. Oh, one thing that ovens can't do is smelt ores. In fact, only a furnace can do that. So don't attempt to shove your ores into your ovens. Not only will you break the oven, but you will most likely have to be disappointed in the fact that now you're just left with a broken oven and slightly charred blocks. Sorry about that. Am I recording? Hang on. Alright. Alright, we'll clean up everything a bit later when I... Oh. Now then, this room seems fairly small for someone who would tend to usually do big things, right? Well, I don't tend to usually do big things, but I tend to do stuff like this. Oh, where are you? What is that? Granite. Insight. I forget which one's which in this darn game. Just check right here. Andesite. Good. Yeah. Diorite, granite, andesite. Should I put it in the wall or should I keep it in here? I'll put it in the wall. Yeah. And 3 by friggin' whatever. So I'll have to go out and get 2 more obsidian later on, but right now we're just gonna build the nether portal. There we go. Look at that. Now we just need... Oh. I'd like to make this room out of... Alright. Wood. Wood. I have one wood stair left. Ow! Itching all over. Make that room filled with quartz, I guess. Alright, we'll make the descending stairs into. Oh, I'll have to remove an extra block for each one of these stairs so that I can actually descend them without bonking my head on something. That. Probably over enough, but still. Never know. Now that just looks a bit odd. Alright. Well, with the nether portal completed, whatnot, I'd say that's a good time to end off this episode. Boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. Boop-a-doop-a-doop. There we go. That's a good day and a good way to end off this episode. Comment what I should do in the next episode, and your punishments. I'll put it on a wheel and spin that. If I should add a new room to the basement already, what that room should be, and exactly exactly what I should do for punishment for this episode. Merely forgetting that I cannot morph within the middle of day. Alright, like, comment, subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.